Assalamu alaikum, brothers. I'm your host, Michael, and welcome to this brand new fucking series. Something that is new, original, never been done before. I definitely did not copy it from anyone else. 3 hentai games. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Michael, you content stealing little fucking weasel. You took that idea from Markiplier and like the, 30 million other people that do 3 scary games. And to that, I say, they should have done 3 hentai games first. It's mine for the taking. So, as the name suggests, I'll be playing 3 hentai games. I'll rapid fire review them all. And then at the end, I'm making a tier list. And I've decided to go review them this way because if I were to make a video on these 99-cent hentai games, I could probably do it in a YouTube short. And I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna review 3. So let's just get straight into it with our first game. Furry pet dog Yif hentai. I know that's a lot to say. You see, this game is quite literally the definition of a 99-cent game. To give you another example on the quality of this game, it's like the old white man goes stumbling in a deep forest of Uganda and spots a small, fragile little boy. And the old white man hands him a book on how to code using JavaScript. And the little boy studies that book. This is what he will create. And you want to know how long it took me to beat this game? Just take a guess. I'll wait. If your answer was anything other than 7 minutes, you're wrong. Yeah, that's how long it took me to beat this game. And you know what? Title says it all. That's what you get. You fuck your furry pet dog 3 different times and that's it. The game's over. I tried to see if there is multiple endings or something because the dog says breed me. So that's exactly what I tried to do. But it didn't change anything. But you know what? At the very least, it gave Harvey and I a good laugh. I don't know, man. I love paw jobs, so I'm gonna come. And I give this game extra credit because I can get a paw job. Man, let me tell you something. I love paw jobs. They're the best. Especially when I get an unenthusiastic paw job in the back of a Denny's parking lot. You can't beat that. And also, I'm going to give this game extra credit because I don't know why, but the dog looks like Jaden Smith. So I'm like a gay Jaden Smith. That's what I see. But I'll give it extra credit for that. And overall, you get what you paid for. I can't complain, but overall, compared to the other 2, this one is certainly the worst. So let's just move on to the next game.
Has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In a statement, the palace said,
Queen's Glory. If you're into Paradox games and you're autistic, or on an FBI watch list, or on a no-fly list, then this is the game for you. Because have you ever wanted to make decisions for a great nation while also getting fucked by your rival nations? Literally getting fucked? Then you better buy this right now because that's what Queen's Glory is all about. You see, after the king passes away, you as the daughter becomes the queen of, I forgot where. It's probably made up, so we're going to go with Zimbabwe. As the queen of Zimbabwe, you must make hefty decisions such as where to allocate government funds, how much should we tax the citizens, and if the queen should go overseas to get railed by multiple men, or send our devoted maid overseas to get fucked. Right off the bat, as soon as the king dies, 5 filthy, disgusting barbarians just march into the Capitol Hall and fuck the ever-living shit out of us. It was bewildering. It was crazy. There's also decisions we make that will just end the game. Like, for example, oh, you want to be a respectful queen and not use your body for bargaining? Well, fuck you. Queen loses her position a year later. Too bad. Should have just gotten railed. It's worth it in the long run. So, every day, we make decisions that will add or lose different points in either military, agriculture, politics, popularity, and economy. As someone who's been convicted of multiple war crimes for playing Company of Heroes 2, I can say this is an in-depth game that requires all of your attention. No Hulk bars for this game, okay? Can't do that. This game also drags on for way too long. I was skipping through all of the dialogue about an hour into the game, and I gave up on actually caring. And that shows, because about 3 hours into the game, I got a bad ending and decided to just move on to the next one. Shit! Alright, fuck this. I'm done playing this shit. But, looking at the bright side, I'll give the game extra credit. The queen is voiced in Japanese, and that's about it. Yeah, that's all of the positives I have about the game. It's an interesting game, and I appreciate that it takes a different approach to the gameplay aspect, but it wasn't very interesting. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to our final game. If she call, won't call her back. Yeah, I spent racks all on this fashion shit. Look at some fly just like a fashion show. Sakura Succubus. It's an interesting game. For a hentai game, there's no titties, no nothing, no nudity. And I'm very happy about that because I don't have to censor anything. I don't need to plaster my face over all the titties. You see, making videos about hentai games, it can get a little bit annoying, always having to put my face over titties and shit, man. Like, my life is just so hard. Like those YouTubers that talk about Joe Rogan for 12 minutes. And they're just like, oh man, please donate to my Patreon. But moving on, Sakura Succubus actually follows me. It's a game about me, and it follows an average day of what I do. The game starts by going to a concert to get some dope-ass photos of the #1 most popular K-pop artist, BTS. After failing to get some pictures, we meet her outside, and in classic fashion, she ends up falling on top of us and begins to slap the shit out of us. Like, when you see it, you'd think it was a clip from the McGregor-Khabib fight, the way she just gets on top of us and just beats us, just ragdolls us. And after this, we meet another one of the... how do you pronounce that? We meet another one of the succubi. That's how I'm gonna... Is it succubi? Is this succubi? Oh shit, I need to look that up. And she takes us to her office. I'm not sure if we fuck because none of it's shown, but the dialogue kind of says otherwise. But also to counteract that point, I think the way a succubus makes a human her own in this universe is to fuck them. But I don't know. It's a gray area, all right? Just don't look into it too much. Oh yeah, did I also mention that there are 7 Sakura Succubus games? Yeah, there's 7. And you know what? I enjoyed this game, so I think I'll keep reviewing them. I'll keep throwing them in these videos. I don't mind it. The game also didn't last for too long because literally as soon as I said, while recording, I said the game should end, it did. And that also made me very happy. Although there is no gameplay, absolutely zero, unless you consider reading as gameplay, the story kept me playing, and I enjoyed it. So for the first 3 games we're putting on the tier list, we need to lay down the foundation, set a strong standard for the rest of the games going forward. So, for Furry Pet Dog Yif Hentai, it's going straight to the D tier, because the game is way too fucking short, even for $1, and I was expecting to at least get, an hour's worth of laughs, but I couldn't even get 10 minutes worth. So, for that reason, it's going to the D tier. For Queen's Glory, I believe it's a solid B tier. It lasted way too long and got boring very quickly, but it added some features I've never seen in a hentai game. And believe me, after starting this channel, I've played quite a few hentai games now. And it was an interesting concept, but overall, it simply didn't stick for me. And for our 3rd game, Sakura Succubus, this is a strong A tier. It laid a very, very solid foundation for the next games. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to playing the next 6 games. There's absolutely no gameplay, but yeah, the story's pretty cool. Kept me playing for 3 hours, and the fact that I saw no titties, no pussy, and still finished this game, it says a lot. Because you know what? Dude, how the fuck am I supposed to jerk off when I can't see any titties? But overall, I really enjoyed this approach to making videos. I'm excited to make more 3 hentai games, and I hope you all are as well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to, nut on the like button. If you hated the video, remember to dump your grandma's ashes out on the dislike button, pour one up for you. And if you're really feeling zesty, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next 3 hentai video. Once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. More videos coming soon, and as always, Michael is out this bitch.